Welcome, everyone. Have you ever seen someone walk into a room and instantly everyone pays attention? They just radiate confidence. You might think, wow, I wish I could be like that. But here's a secret. That kind of confidence isn't magic. It's built, step by powerful step. And if you're watching this, you probably want to build it too. But let me ask you a deeper question, just for yourself. What would truly change in your life if you unlocked that inner power? Maybe you feel stuck sometimes, perhaps a bit shy or unsure. You might see others winning in life, top athletes, successful business leaders, great speakers, creative minds, and think they were just lucky or born with it. But that's usually not true. They have discipline. They set goals. They build strong routines, and they push themselves every single day, even when they don't feel like it. Yes, your feelings want comfort. Your feelings might want things to be easy, but true confidence, real growth, and lasting success often come when you understand your feelings but choose to act with discipline anyway. Your feelings alone won't make you a great athlete, a successful business person, or help you speak on a stage. You need to use your inner strength and build your discipline. And that's what this video is about today. We're going to give you real, practical, powerful tools that will help you become confident, not someday, but starting today. But only if you're serious. So if you're ready to change, if you're tired of feeling stuck, afraid, shy, quiet, or invisible, then stay with me until the end. And here's something important. This video will also improve your English. As you listen to every word, your brain is training. You're improving your listening skills, your understanding, your vocabulary, and your pronunciation. So if you're serious about becoming confident and fluent in English, this is perfect practice for you. 2 goals, 1 video, confidence plus English improvement. You're about to grow in every way. Let's begin.
Number 1, communication skills, the key to influence, confidence, and success. Let's be very clear. Your ability to communicate well is one of the most powerful skills you can ever develop. If you can communicate effectively, you will feel more confident, build stronger relationships, and make a lasting impression on people. But here's a common issue. Most people think they are good at communication, but in reality, they make common mistakes. They might not look people in the eye, speak too fast or too slow, use weak body language, or don't know how to truly listen or express themselves clearly. Let's break down how you can master this skill. Eye contact, the silent language of confidence. Imagine talking to 2 different people. One person keeps looking away, avoiding your eyes. The other looks at you calmly and confidently. Who would you respect more? Obviously, the second person. Eye contact is the start of confidence. When you avoid eye contact, you can seem nervous or untrustworthy. People might not take you seriously. But when you make the right amount of eye contact, you look confident and powerful. People listen to you. How to practice. Next time you talk to someone, try to hold eye contact for 3 to 5 seconds. Don't stare. Just keep a relaxed look and nod slightly when they are speaking. This simple habit will instantly make you look more confident. The power of speaking with the right pace. Many people either speak too fast because they're nervous, or they speak too slow and bore the listener. The secret is to speak in a controlled, calm, and powerful way. How to practice? Next time you speak, pause briefly before saying something important. Slow down a little when you want people to understand something deeply. Speed up a little when you want to create excitement. This simple technique makes you sound more engaging and powerful. The art of listening. Make people respect you instantly. Most people talk too much. They keep thinking about what they will say next instead of truly listening. The best communicators listen more than they talk. Why? Because when you truly listen, people feel valued. They respect you more, and they remember you as someone who understands them. How to practice? Next time you are in a conversation, Instead of thinking about your answer, focus completely on what the other person is saying. When they finish speaking, pause for a second before you respond. Nod slightly while they talk, showing you are engaged. These small habits build trust and respect immediately. 2. Body language. Speak without words. Did you know that only a small part of communication is words? The rest is body language and tone of voice. Even if you say the right words, if your body language is weak, people might not respect you. So, how do you improve it? Stand like a leader. Imagine two people standing in front of you. One person stands straight with relaxed shoulders, showing confidence. The other bends their back, looks down, and keeps moving nervously. Who looks more powerful? Clearly, the first one. Your posture sends a message before you even say a word. So, from now on, keep your back straight, keep your shoulders relaxed, and keep your head high. Try this in front of a mirror. You will instantly feel more powerful. Your hands, expressive and confident. Your hands can make you look more expressive and confident. Next time you speak, use natural hand movements while explaining something. Keep your hands open. Hiding them makes you look nervous. Try not to point too much, as it can seem aggressive. Small changes in how you move your hands can make a huge difference in how people see you.
3. Money management, the skill that shapes your future. Now, let's talk about money management, the skill that greatly impacts your future. Most people spend their whole lives working hard to earn money. But earning money is not the problem. The real challenge is keeping it, growing it, and using it wisely. Think about this. Why do some people earn a lot but are always broke? And why do some people earn an average salary but become rich over time? The answer is simple: money management. No matter how much you earn, if you don't know how to manage your money, you will always feel stressed. The sad thing is, schools and colleges usually don't teach us how to manage money. They teach us how to get a job, but not how to handle our salary. They teach us complex math, but not how to plan our spending. They teach us business theories, but not how to avoid debt. That's why many people live from one paycheck to the next, struggling financially even later in life. But here's the good news: it's never too late to take control of your money. This skill also builds a strong part of your personality: self-discipline, responsibility, and independence. Let's break it down into simple, powerful rules that can completely change your financial life. The 50-30-20 rule, your guide to smart spending. One of the biggest mistakes people make is spending without a plan. To make sure your money is always working for you, follow this rule. 50% of your income should go to essentials: rent, food, basic bills. 30% of your income should go to wants: entertainment, shopping, hobbies. 20% of your income should go to savings and investments. This rule helps you live comfortably while also building wealth over time. Most people do the opposite. They spend 70% on unnecessary things and save only if they have extra, which rarely happens. This leads to financial stress and depending on loans. Don't be that person. Always pay yourself first by putting aside your savings before you start spending. The power of investments. Make your money work for you. Rich people don't just save money, they grow it. Saving money alone isn't enough because prices are always increasing, inflation. If you save $10,000 today, in 10 years, its buying power might be less because of inflation. That's why you need investments. Invest in things that grow over time: stocks, mutual funds, real estate, or businesses. Even if you invest a small amount every month, over time it will grow a lot. For example, if you invest $500 every month in a good mutual fund that grows by about 12% each year, in 20 years you could have more than $500,000. This is how money works. The earlier you start, the more money you can build. Most people delay, thinking, "I'll start later when I have more money." That's the biggest mistake. Start small, but start now. Eliminate debt. Escape the financial trap. Many people earn well but are still struggling financially. Why? Because they are trapped in loans and credit card debts. The worst kind of spending is buying things you don't need with money you don't have. Do you really need the latest iPhone if your current one works fine? Do you really need expensive brand clothes to prove your worth? Do you really need to eat out every weekend? Wealthy people invest first and spend later. People who struggle financially spend first and invest whatever is left, which is usually nothing. Make a rule for yourself. If you can't buy it twice, you can't truly afford it. By mastering money, you build a foundation of security and freedom that directly supports a confident personality.
4. Survival skills, the knowledge that can save your life. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't know how to survive in difficult situations, it's useless in an emergency. Most people today have no idea how to handle a crisis. What if you were in an emergency and someone needs first aid? What if your car breaks down far from anywhere? What if you get lost in an unknown place? Survival skills are not just for adventure lovers, they are for everyone. They build traits like resourcefulness, calm under pressure, and quick thinking, all part of a strong personality. Here are some survival skills everyone should know. First aid, the difference between life and death. Imagine this, someone falls unconscious near you. What will you do? Most people panic because they don't know what to do. But if you know first aid, you can save a life. Learn CPR, or cardiopulmonary resuscitation, which can help restart a person's heartbeat. Learn how to stop bleeding using basic materials. Learn how to help someone who is choking. These basic skills can save your loved ones, your friends, or even a stranger. Finding your way without GPS. Today, everyone depends on Google Maps. But what if your phone dies? What if you're in an area with no phone signal? Learn how to use natural landmarks to find your way. Understand the position of the sun to find directions. Learn basic map reading. Knowing how to find your way can save you in an emergency. 5. Etiquette, the skill that makes you respected everywhere. You can be rich, smart, and successful, but if you don't have good manners, people will not truly respect you. Etiquette isn't about being fake. It's about showing respect to others, which makes them respect you in return. Good etiquette reflects thoughtfulness, consideration, and a strong sense of self-awareness. The art of speaking respectfully. Have you ever noticed how some people gain respect the moment they speak? It's not about using big words. It's about their tone and politeness. Instead of saying, "Give me that," try saying, "Could you please pass that to me?" Instead of saying, "What?" try saying, "Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it?" These small changes make you sound more professional, more respected, and more likable. Table manners, small habits that make a big impact. Whether you're having lunch with friends or business dinner, how you eat matters. Don't talk with your mouth full. Don't make loud eating noises. Place your napkin on your lap. If you are at a buffet, take only what you can finish. These small habits make a huge difference in how people see your character and personality.
6. Coding, the skill that can make you unstoppable in the 21st century. In the 21st century, coding isn't just for engineers. Even if you are in a different profession, learning basic coding can give you a huge advantage. Learning to code develops logical thinking, problem-solving abilities, and a future-oriented mindset, all valuable personality traits. Think about this. The world is becoming more digital every day. Every business is moving online. Artificial intelligence and automation are changing jobs. If you know how to code, you don't have to depend on others to build digital things. Even if you learn basic coding, you can automate boring tasks, build your own website, or create simple apps that solve real problems. It's like learning a new language that speaks to computers. Where to start? Begin with simple languages like Python, which is great for beginners. Learn HTML and CSS for building websites. Learn JavaScript for making websites interactive. You don't have to be an expert, but knowing the basics can put you far ahead of others. These skills aren't just for career growth, they are for life. The more you learn, the more capable and powerful you become.
7. Marketing, the skill that controls everything in the world. What do Apple, Tesla, and Coca-Cola have in common? They all sell products that people already have many alternatives for. There are thousands of phones, but people buy iPhones. There are many car brands, but Tesla leads the market. There are many soft drinks, but Coca-Cola remains the king. Why? Because of marketing. Marketing isn't just about selling products. Marketing is about understanding people's desires and emotions, making people believe they need something, and creating demand where there was none. This skill develops persuasion, empathy, and strategic thinking, essential for a dynamic personality. You might think, I'm not in business. Why should I care about marketing? But here's the truth. Everything in life involves marketing. Job interviews, you are marketing yourself. Social media, you are marketing your lifestyle. Making new friends, you are marketing your personality. Convincing someone, you are marketing your ideas. Marketing is the ability to influence and persuade people. If you master marketing, you will never struggle to find a job or clients. You will always have opportunities knocking at your door. You will be able to sell anything, products, ideas, or even yourself. Most people think they make decisions based on logic, but the truth is people make decisions based on emotion and then find logical reasons to explain them. For example, why do people buy expensive cars? Not because they need them, but because they want status. Why do people buy expensive perfumes? Not because they need them, but because they want to feel attractive. Why do people stand in long lines for new iPhones? Not because their old phone is broken, but because they want to feel special. Marketing is understanding these emotions and using them to create value. The 3 core elements of marketing that can change your life. Personal branding. The first thing people buy is not your product. It's you. If people trust you, they will buy anything from you. Look at Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos. Their companies became powerful because of their personal brands. Even if Apple launched a completely useless product, people might still buy it because they trust the brand. You need to create that trust in whatever you do. If you're looking for a job, market yourself as the best candidate. If you're a freelancer, market yourself as the best service provider. If you're an entrepreneur, market yourself as a problem solver. People don't buy products, they buy trust, confidence, and credibility. The art of storytelling. The best marketers don't just sell products, they sell stories. Nike doesn't just sell shoes, it sells motivation and success. Apple doesn't just sell phones, it sells innovation and status. Starbucks doesn't just sell coffee, it sells an experience. A story makes your product or idea unforgettable. For example, if you're selling a book, don't say, "This book teaches you how to invest." Say, "This book helped a college dropout become a millionaire by age 30. See the difference? The second one makes you curious and emotional. If you learn to tell powerful stories, you can connect with anyone and sell any idea. The power of social media marketing. In the past, you needed millions of dollars to market something. Today, you have Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Facebook, and they're free. If you learn how to market yourself on these platforms, you can build a brand without spending money, get clients without running expensive ads, and create opportunities without needing a specific degree. The problem is that most people use social media for entertainment instead of growth. They scroll for hours watching others succeed, but never use it to build their own success. Be different. Use social media to market yourself, your skills, and your ideas. Marketing is one of the most valuable skills that can truly change your life. If you master it, you will have countless opportunities.
8. Time management, the skill that controls your entire life. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve massive success while others struggle with the same 24 hours? It's not about intelligence, luck, or connections. It's about how they use their time. Time is the most valuable resource in the world. Unlike money, once it's gone, you can never get it back. Most people waste time on things that don't matter and then complain that they don't have enough time to build their dream career, learn new skills, improve their health, or spend time with family. They say, "I don't have time," but in reality, they never learned how to manage time properly. This skill directly relates to self-discipline and organization, which are key personality traits. Every successful person is a master of time. They don't let distractions control them. They don't let social media steal their focus. They don't waste time on people or things that don't help them grow. If you don't control your time will control you. Look at your daily routine. How much time do you spend scrolling on your phone? How much time do you waste overthinking instead of taking action? How much time do you spend doing things that don't improve your future? Every second you waste is time you will never get back. The simple formula for time management: prioritize what truly matters. As we discussed earlier, most people are busy but not productive. They do a lot of things but nothing meaningful. The key to success is doing fewer things but doing them better. Ask yourself, is this task bringing me closer to my goals? Will this matter in 5 years? Am I doing this because it's important or because it's easy? If something doesn't help you grow, eliminate it. Learn to say no without guilt. One of the biggest reasons people fail at time management is that they say yes to everything. A friend asks you to waste hours gossiping, you say yes. A random event takes up your whole evening, you say yes. Social media notifications keep distracting you, you say yes. Successful people protect their time like gold. Use the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule says that 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. This means 80% of your success comes from 20% of your tasks. 80% of your income comes from 20% of your clients. 80% of your happiness comes from 20% of your experiences. So instead of wasting time on unnecessary tasks, focus only on the 20% that brings real results. Once you master time management, your entire life will change, giving you a greater sense of control and effectiveness.
Number 9, decision-making. The skill that determines your future. Every choice you make shapes your life. This means decision-making is a critical skill that impacts your personality by building clarity, courage, and accountability. Think about it. Choosing the right career can make you financially well. Choosing the wrong one can make you unhappy. Choosing the right partner can bring you happiness. Choosing the wrong one can bring years of suffering. Choosing the right habits can make you successful. Choosing the wrong ones can hurt your future. Every successful person is good at making decisions. The problem? Most people struggle with decision-making. They overthink, they ask too many opinions, they delay taking action, and in the end, they make no decision at all. How to make smart decisions without overthinking. Stop seeking too many opinions. The more people you ask, the more confused you might get. Everyone has their own view, but only you truly know what's best for you. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? What are the long-term effects of this choice? Will this help me grow, or will it hold me back? Use the 10-10-10 rule. When facing a tough decision, ask, how will I feel about this in 10 minutes? Short-term emotion. How will I feel about this in 10 months? Mid-term impact. How will I feel about this in 10 years? Long-term consequences. This helps you think long-term instead of making emotional choices in the moment. Take action and learn from mistakes. No decision is perfect. You will make mistakes, but the worst mistake is not making a decision at all. Successful people decide quickly and adjust as they go. Once you develop strong decision-making skills, you will never feel lost again. Number 10, self-discipline. The skill that separates winners from losers. Finally, the 10th skill is self-discipline, the skill that separates winners from losers. Everyone has goals, but few achieve them. Why? Because they lack discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. You don't need motivation if you have discipline. You don't need inspiration if you have discipline. You don't need luck if you have discipline. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your success. Master it, and nothing can stop you. It fundamentally shapes your character, resilience, and inner strength. Final message: your journey to a powerful personality. We've just covered 10 powerful personality development skills that can completely transform your life. But remember, knowledge alone isn't enough. What truly matters is action. Start applying these skills today, step by step, and you'll see amazing changes in your confidence, your success, and your overall way of thinking. Your growth is in your hands. Keep learning, keep improving, and never stop becoming the best version of yourself. If you found this valuable, subscribe to TaouyList for more life-changing lessons. Let's learn, grow, and succeed together.